No matter how much you use the drive-thru, you probably don't know all the useful drive-thru life hacks, how you're being tricked, or what it's like to work at those windows. But never fear, folks. We're here to illuminate the best hush-hush drive-thru secrets that are out there. As you pull up to the drive-thru in your pajamas or while picking your nose, you may feel like you're invisible. Unfortunately, this most likely isn't the case. In fact, there's probably a CCTV camera focused in your hungover face. A Starbucks employee named Brittany revealed this fact in a viral TikTok she made. In the video, Brittany films two drive-thru customers while hilariously singing the words, "Thank you for pulling into Starbucks." When she starts to sing, you can see her patron's surprise. And after she finishes her operatic moment, she asks for their order, and everyone has a cheeky giggle. While this TikTok is hilarious, a lot of people online were surprised to discover that they were actually being watched as they ordered their fast food. One person named Lindsay commented, "Oh my god, they can see us." Meanwhile, another commenter wrote, "I'm now so embarrassed for all the times I made silly faces at the ordering screen." As you scroll through the rest of the replies, it becomes incredibly apparent that a lot of people didn't know that they could be seen at the drive-thru. So the next time you're getting your drive-thru tacos, make sure your PJs are on fleek. If you feel like your drive-thru experiences are taking longer than they used to, you're probably correct. In 2019, the average time it would take a customer to get their order from the window was 255 seconds, according to QSR. This was 20 seconds longer than a typical pickup would take in 2018. There are a couple of reasons that the drive-thru experience is slowing down. One of the main contributing factors to this service decelerating is the fact that fast food menus are becoming more complex. In 1940, McDonald's only sold 9 products, and in February of 2020, the restaurant served over 60 items at some locations, and that's not even including drinks. There's just no way that one place can advertise that many meals and expect their service not to take longer. Customers are also picking up their mobile orders from the drive-thru lanes, and these peeps potentially make the ordering experience longer. The more humans picking up their food, the more congested that piece of tarmac will become. This info may not fill your stomach or quell your rage, but at least you'll know why your drive-thru wait keeps getting longer. Have you ever been waiting for your food in a drive-thru and were asked to pull your car forward? If you have, you know what a vexing experience this can be. However, there is a legitimately good reason why a fast food employee may tell you to pull ahead. A writer for Odyssey, with personal experience as a fast food drive-thru worker, broke it down. She said, "If you've ever been asked to pull ahead while in the drive-thru, you know that it can be slightly frustrating, especially if you then see a bunch of other cars getting their food behind you. But here's the thing, they're still working on your food too. It just so happens that your food is taking longer to prepare. This means if you bought a whole meal and the champ behind you ordered something small, you could be asked to drive forward. But don't lose your cool, your food is still coming." Everyone should remember this the next time they roll into a drive-thru. Being timed is stressful and unpleasant for anyone. Therefore, it wouldn't be much fun to be a drive-thru employee who's clocked during every shift they pull. And that's exactly what happens at most of these chains. One of the systems that fast food restaurants use to monitor their workers is called Zoom. This app records how long each vehicle takes to look at the menu, talk with the cashier, and pick up their food. According to Zoom's ad, this tech helps eateries provide smoother, faster service and a better customer experience. While the timer helps some drive-thrus deliver a great experience, it negatively impacts others. One Burger King employee on Reddit reported that they have to serve a customer in 2.5 minutes or less. Another poster from Starbucks said they're only given 1 minute per customer. This is impossible if a patron takes 3 minutes to order, then spends 2 minutes altering their meal at the window, and then waits another 3 minutes as the restaurant accommodates these changes. As one employee explained, "When our bosses come out and see an 8-minute timer, they don't care if it was the customer's fault. They just assume you're slow and they lecture you." This means that if you're ever getting food from a drive-thru, you should try to figure out what you're buying before the employee asks you, and try to avoid changing your order once it's been placed. Trust us, drive-thru workers everywhere will appreciate it. The fact that drive-thrus are there to make restaurants money is the opposite of a secret. But just because you know this doesn't mean you notice every trick that they are pulling. For example, drive-thru posters showing new items are backlit to inspire impulse purchases. These advertisements are actually designed to cause a customer to buy a new product or some dessert without really thinking through this decision. It's kind of remarkable yet scary that an illuminated placard can provoke us to change our spending habits. Drive-thrus are also planning on using new tech to encourage even more impulse purchases. In 2019, McDonald's spent $300 million acquiring a firm that makes personalized AI technologies. One of the items that this business developed can present individualized advertisements to each person that pulls up to their intercom. What this ad will display changes depending on the time, what the weather's like, and if the line's congested or not. A couple of directors believe that this technology is going to make McDonald's customers impulsively spend their cash. Ricardo Belmar, a senior director at InfoVista, said, "This is a great use of AI to improve the drive-thru experience and generate more impulse buys at the point of sale. Smart move by McDonald's." So, if you're ever at a drive-thru and craving an apple pie, ask yourself if you really need one, because you may become a sucker that makes an impulse purchase. Speaking of artificial intelligence, this tech is already taking over our drive-thrus. That bit of news came with an only semi-terrifying report from the Washington Post, who share the fact that Good Times Burgers and Frozen Custard had acquired a new system called Valiant AI. This tool is able to take orders, chat with customers, and never get frustrated at a bad patron.
Hi, I'm your automated order taker. Take your time, order when you're ready.
While this AI sounds like a utopian dream, this technology certainly has its skeptics. In the same Washington Post article, it was mentioned that these AI tools may be harming more workers than they help. Erica Nutty, communications director for the United Food and Commercial Workers Union, told the Washington Post, "Too many businesses treat customer service as a line-item cost instead of an investment. In addition to eliminating jobs, removing people from transactions degrades the product that businesses are selling." However, whether you're for or against AI-controlled drive-thrus, keep your ears peeled the next time you're at that intercom. Who knows? Maybe your favorite place has a robot assistant already.
Your total will be $2.48. Thank you.
In the year 3030, or maybe even sooner, every drive-thru could have an AI assistant to take your order. Or they could all have another piece of tech that makes the intercom 100% redundant. And that device is the humble touchscreen. But why would a fast food joint ditch the intercom and use a touchscreen instead? Joe Sheets, the CEO of Sheets, told Fast Company that there were plenty of reasons to do so. Sheets uses touchscreens inside their deli locations, and he believes touchscreen ordering encourages his customers to try new items. He also says that they can reduce the number of incorrect order complaints and retain available data about each customer. In 2014, Sheets started testing this screen at different drive-thru locations. And it's not just Sheets using this tech. Subway also has touchscreens at some of their drive-thru locations, and it's entirely possible everyone else will be following before long. Even though McDonald's has a ridiculously big menu, it also has an exclusive drive-thru item that many people don't know about, and that brilliant product is their ice. Now, buying frozen water from McDonald's may seem like the worst life hack in the world, but it's genuinely not. Their cubes are actually pretty high quality. There are a lot of legit advantages to using this ice. According to one McDonald's ice fan who spoke with Pure Wow, what makes this frozen water better than other brands is its transparentness and its refreshing vibe. It's also not like the ice you'd get at a convenience store. This isn't going to be frozen into a solid block, and ice without the back-breaking work of, well, breaking it, that alone is worth the trip. Reportedly, the bags of ice from McDonald's cost between $1 and $2, though it seems to differ by location, and you don't even have to go inside to get them. They'll hand them over right through the drive-thru window. If this hack sounds lit, but you live nowhere near a McDonald's, don't panic. You can also purchase sacks of ice from the drive-thrus at Dunkin', Burger King, and Arby's. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite restaurant chains are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.